interesting time you played in the NFL, that 1987 player strike.
Well, the very first memory was seeing Boomer Esiason sit down in front of we call it the scab bus, when these guys were coming into our practice facility. And I couldn't believe that was really happening. But, I had no idea what was going on. My second year, I'm not getting a paycheck, so I'm looking for a paycheck. I wasn't looking for anything else but a paycheck, and had no idea what we were striking for. Almost crossed the picket line, which probably would have been a mistake, but because hey, I'm a second year guy. Didn't make a lot of money in my first year. My paychecks went to my mom and dad to help my mom and dad in L.A. So there wasn't a lot of money in my bank account. I was giving it to my family and trying to make sure that they had. But it taught me a lesson. It just taught me a lesson on, teamwork and why we fight the way we fight, how unions are the way they are. And I didn't understand it, but we got lucky that the strike was over with, I think maybe week 12 or 11. Where we came back and played, I think, our last 4 or 5 games of the year, and strike was over. But I understood that, we were fighting for not just the players of today. We were playing for the players that played before me and the players, the future that was coming up. So didn't understand it then, but understand it obviously now, that it was important for us to put a stand and make a statement, and that was our statement.
And some guys crossed the line, and they had their reasons to do that. It had to have been tough keeping the locker room together.
Oh, it was. We were, and I'll tell you how that strike year, I think it was wind up either 16 games being played. We were 4-12, 4-11, or something like that. That what it did to us was, when we got back together for the following year, we had a team meeting that didn't involve coaches and myself, Boomer Esiason, Anthony Munoz, Tim Crumride, Chris Collinsworth, guys that have been around this team and this organization for a while, stood up and said that if we're going to be successful, it has to be done by the guys in this room. No matter what a coach says to us or the plays that they put together for us, we have to do this as a unit. And the turnaround was unbelievable, because we went to the Super Bowl that year. We started out the year 10-1, including all of the preseason games. So we lost 1 preseason game, won our first 6 regular season games, and we were a football team that was on a mission. And every time we stepped out on the field, it was, we're not losing. When we lost our first game to the Patriots, Doug Flutie, where Boomer had a bad start, 2 interceptions early, and we found ourselves down 20-0. And you would have thought that we were up 20-0 because we were still fighting. And we had a shot, and we wound up losing the game 26-21. But it taught us a lesson from that strike year, and how competitive that we could really be if we all put our minds to it. And that team was a special team. I believe that my 86 team, my rookie year team, was better than our 88 team, even though we went to the Super Bowl. But it was the closest that the players had that brought us